Hello everybody and welcome back to the Extreme Survival Challenge. We're into November and the thing is we are really waiting for the spring to be able to put our crops into the ground in the other field. This field is done, but the other thing which we're going to do, which is in this month, is sell the goat's milk and the eggs. So we're probably going to be getting rid of the chickens because we can't keep up with feeding them, and to be honest I think I'd rather grow other crops anyway. As much as I love having chickens, they just don't really seem to be worth it. Well, they would be worth it if we had a much bigger field, but we don't, so I can't keep up with the food. So yeah, we need to load all this onto trailers, we need to load up the goat's milk, whatever we have, not too sure what we do have. But let me just get a flatbed trailer. Okay, so my flatbed is over there with the pallet fork on it. I have to take the sprayer off. And getting some really good responses to my previous episode's vote. Basically the vote was asking if we should start to move on. We're currently in 1995, should we move on to 1996? And because this video is being recorded before the public release has occurred, I'm not going to be deciding in this video, but I've got a pretty good idea at this point as to how it's going to go, the public vote, because of how my members have voted. So yeah, I think I do know what the answer is, but I won't say anything just yet. Right, okay, so let's get this trailer. I might as well use the wheel loader to load the eggs up, and well, probably the same with the milk. So if I just position this somewhere good, somewhere handy, like over here. Yes, well there would be space if I didn't have my massive diesel trailer in the way. That should be right. Okay, into the wheel loader. Take that trailer off there. Now where shall I put my bucket? Probably just here. Somewhere accessible but not totally in the way. Yep, so let me get everything loaded up and then we can head off to whichever sell point is best. It probably won't be the same place for both. Well, it might be, but I would have thought the milk would be going to the dairy, and I doubt the dairy will be buying the eggs.
The only one who makes me talk and walk so tall, 'cause you're not like everybody else at all. You're everything everyone else is like. You're everything everyone else is like. You're everything everyone else is like.
Right, so we're just going to be selling eggs today, as it turns out, because the price for milk is about to skyrocket in 2 months' time. So really we just want to be getting rid of eggs. So it looks like 4313 is the best place. Yep. And then we'll have to just keep the milk on board. And then in January we'll sell everything we've got, and then whatever else has been produced by then. Probably 2 more pallets actually. So quite a bit of money is coming. So yeah, we are going to move on to January, the new year, but we're not going to consider it as a, you know, a new year until the vote is done. So it will be 1995 until the vote is finished, and then it may well transition to 96, just depending on what the outcome is. Now, as far as I'm aware, milk is not accepted here, so they shouldn't accidentally sell, but if they do, not to worry. Okay, that's the eggs gone. Oh, good grief. That was a lot of money, wasn't it? We now have £38,000. This is probably a good opportunity to take a look at the used machinery. We do indeed have a 1978 John Deere tractor. Oh, look at the chunky flotation tyres. That's actually quite nice. 124 horsepower, but is that boostable? It is, 146. That can be boosted to. It is only 2-wheel drive though, which is problematic, especially with the hill we have. Okay, we've also got a rice seeder. Interesting, isn't it? Wonder if it's worth doing a rice. We've also got a zeta. What else do we have? Most of it's modern. Potatoes. Now we could do potatoes. Right. Okay, so nothing really jumping out. But obviously there is some good stuff in there. The John Deere is probably the most tempting, but the fact that it's two-wheel drive is a bit off-putting. December actually looks like quite good weather. Right, so let's have a look at the used machinery. We have got this JCB, which I'm dying to get, but it's 2003. I suppose if we do start to move on time, then eventually we will get to 2003. So I will be able to get this. I really would love that. Typical. Absolutely typical. I bought that in the previous episode. And now it's in the sale. Can you believe it? Right, so there's nothing else that I want to get. So we will get into the wheel loader. We'll get it up to the top farm because it's going to have to be used to do milk, although there's going to be another pallet of eggs. Although, yeah, the eggs go to a completely different place. The dairy is just down the road from here. What have we got so far? We have got another pallet, but these I think just show... they look like they're full, but they're not. Although this one really is full. Wow. Okay, well, in that case, we are ready to move on. Because they've still got lots and lots of food. I don't know if I should give them a grass bale anyway. I think it'd be wasteful because meadow is 100%, grass is 100%, so it's just a waste. So yeah, we're going to sleep. And here we are in January. So what else do we have? Let's have a quick look. We've got some lime. There is another combine harvester. I wonder what size header that would take. Probably the header I already have, actually. Oh! Now this is worth it because this is actually one of the trailers I was going to buy. But it was too expensive for what it was. So, yes, we should definitely get this. Does it cost more for a new? Yeah, it does. So we'll just have old. Attacher type short, long. Probably long, actually. I think we'll go with long. We can even change the main colour. I think, yeah, that sort of colour looks quite good. As for the rims, is there a silver? There's grey. There's a good range of grey. Well, that looks alright. What is this design here? Ah, the hubs, okay. Well, that can just be green as well. That looks pretty good. So we'll buy that. Not a bad purchase. There is also a slurry spreader, which we don't need. Want that. Right, okay, so that basically does it, I think. We are going to load up the milk that we have here, which has ended up being 2 pallets, which doesn't sound like much, but when it comes to goat's milk, that is a lot financially. 2,000 litres. So we've got 4,000 litres in total. And the dairy is just down the road. So this should be quite a good start to the year. Oh, also, yes, it's a new year, so that means we get £2,000 for passing go. That's how it works. We did a vote on this a long time ago, and basically as a government grant, we get £2,000 to start off every year. So that's it. Don't know what year it is yet, but that doesn't matter. The point is, it's going to be a good start financially. £9,000 at least for every 1,000 litres. I totally do not regret buying that field. I definitely made the right choice buying that one first. So can we afford 252? It'd be really good if we can. No, I need another 10,000 because then we could start to cultivate it up and we could expand 33. I want to basically turn all this area into a field, so it would just become one big field. That would be such a great step in the right direction. Is there a lap? Yeah, we could probably do a lap. Past the washing line. Very good. Yeah, so we need to try to find... Well, it won't be too hard, actually, because we could just sleep again. We could move on to February. As much as I don't want to do this, we could do, and then we'll get more goat's milk. We also do have some more eggs to sell. We also have, actually, some hand tools to sell. This... No, that's the stone picker. This, though, the seed drill, that could go. It was great, but we don't need it anymore. So if we just take this to the sell point, we'll take the eggs as well, because that's the right direction. What a mess this place is. I suppose now that we have the wheel loader, we could also sell the forklift. Yeah, so we'll put that on there. The forklift would probably need to be lifted with the wheel loader, I'm guessing. Is there only a collision on the front? There's only a collision on the front. Interesting. I thought that was going to work so well. Good grief, how heavy is it? Oh yes, it's 6 tons, believe it or not. It is a 6-ton forklift. So they've done that just so it can actually lift something up, otherwise it wouldn't be able to lift nothing. But that means that when you try and lift it up with a wheel loader, it weighs, well, 6 tons. Which just doesn't seem right. But no, I can totally understand why they've done this. I'm pleased they did. Otherwise we'd never lift anything with it. In fact, I did struggle to lift stuff with it. Some stuff. Right. Clearly too heavy for my wheel loader though, so we'll just have to, well, pretend that it's been loaded up. Put some straps over. And yeah, we'll go and get these sold and we'll come back, and we'll put the eggs on as well, and then we'll come back and, well, we'll see how much money we've got. It's such a nice month, I would love to cultivate today instead of moving on. That's the other thing though, we could do with a bigger cultivator. Yeah, the cultivator we have is not bad. We'll probably have to make do with it. And off we go. Not in the seed drill. Hey, there's our trailer. It'd be good to take that too, but I bet we don't have a hitch. Shall we do have a hitch? Of course we do, because we've attached these together before. So, yeah, we'll repaint them, I suppose. And then get them sold. They're not really worth a great deal. It's more just to free up space. I suppose we could actually sell this trailer, but I won't do. It's always going to come in handy. Right, so reverse up to that one's drawbar. I'm so pleased I went for the long drawbar. I think that was the right thing to do. And wow, I did it. Now we can go to the sell point for eggs. And that gives us another 2,375, which means we're on 76,000, which is not enough to buy the field. So, well, yeah, we just need to sell some more milk. We just have to. So, well, the best way of doing that is just by moving on. If the weather is looking awful for February, then we're going to have to think of a solution. It's showing snow, which technically isn't too bad because we can still cultivate. I'd rather it be snowing than raining. The detailed forecast is showing, yeah, snow. Snow from the very start. Interesting. Maybe we don't need to move on. Maybe we could just move to January in the afternoon. If one more pallet should be enough. So I wonder how far away they are from another full pallet of milk. If it's just going to be the one pallet, or even two, we could just use the wheel loader. So, I think we're going to have a nap. We're going to go through to, let's say, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Should be fine. And we'll just see what they've got. No, we'll do 2:30 actually. 2:30. Oh, it's not snow. It's snowing already. The snow has come early. Well, do we have anything? We do. But it's snowing now, so... Oh, sorry, no, that's only 208 litres. So no, far from it. I will see you tomorrow. Well, one thing's for sure. We got our snow, and it's not snowing anymore. That's what I didn't want, for it to be actually snowing, because it seems to mess up the video quality. But yeah, we'll have another look at the used machinery sold. This is the final time this episode, I promise. Bag of fertilizer, mineral feed, combine harvester. Oh, I keep looking at them thinking, oh, it's going to be like almost 200 horsepower, but no. Nice tractor though. Right, so yes, whatever we've got, we will sell it. We've got nothing to lose. We haven't got far to go. It's quite nice to have some snow. It very rarely snows. Chickens are out of food, so we could sell them. So somebody else can look after them. That would be some money. These tracks. I remember back in the days of FS08 and 09, having something like the Snow Mob was just so exciting. And now we have snow as standard. With tracks, of course, it can actually get the print of the tyre tread in it. It's just amazing how far this game has come. Right, so it's still the one pallet, but I wonder how much is in it. It is full. Very good. So this should be enough to buy that plot over there. Pretty deep snow, really. So there we go. It's in the trigger. It's overshot the trigger. There. Okay, so 84,848. That is enough money. It's not going to leave us with much, but we don't really need much. Because we have this. Yeah, and it comes with trees. So we can probably cut down some trees later to fund the new vegetable harvester that I want to buy, self-propelled vegetable harvester. This whole lot is going to be drilled. I don't think I need to cultivate this though, because like I said, it's a direct drill that we have, so we just need to do from here to all the way over there, which is a massive job in itself. So we better get cracking. Let's get this taken back. Look, the texture, this is a thing which is happening since the latest update. The texture for everything goes really, well, not detailed, occasionally, but not always. It's weird. I first noticed it doing multiplayer. I don't know why it does it. Park that there for now. And we need this tractor. With our cultivator. And we need to go and create a field, because it's not really a field, it's not technically a field. That's very slippery. Yes, it's more of a yard. I think it was intended to be the production yard, but I'm not doing that. But I am going to have a yard. We're going to build a yard elsewhere. Chickens, should I just sell them now so they're not suffering? They can go to a new owner. Yeah, let's get rid of them. It's been nice to have them. This may take me a little while.
Baby, you stayed on the ground while I was high. It's you, been here before. You closed the door.
And that's got us up from about £2,000 to about 5,500, so that's pretty good. Right, so where on earth is the field boundary? We own up to the track. Okay, so we own all this. We might as well utilise it all. There's not really much point in owning it and not doing anything with it. So we're cultivating. Do we own these trees? We do own these trees. And they're good trees. They're nice, easy trees to process, to sell. Yeah, this is going to be so good. This coming harvest is going to be brilliant. I can just say it, we're going to make an absolute fortune. And we no longer have to get rid of the goats. We'll keep the goats forever. Right, so basically marking out where the field is going to be. It's pretty obvious anyway, but yeah, just marking this out. I don't know how long this is going to take, because this is not a big cultivator at all. Unfortunately. That brings us to here. And we have no GPS either. You know, what I really should have done is taken a look on ModHub for some bigger, older cultivators or disc harrows, because this is really going to be slow. There's not many. We don't have anything old actually, so there's absolutely no chance of anything big coming up that I can actually use. Then again, I don't know how many old big ones there are, even on ModHub. But I'll just mark it out. I'll do a few laps of the headland to make a nice strong mark, and we'll go from there. The only problem is we've got these here, and that's acting as a plough, and that's still not getting rid of them. So I remember the same problem with the one in the yard, and I never managed to get rid of that either. We've got a lot of them, but yeah, I don't know how to get rid of them. So it's a bit of a problem. What I would do, I don't think it's going to do anything at all, but I'll just pick up the chainsaw, because the axe would have worked. Because the axe works as a chainsaw. Nah. How on earth do you get rid of these? Please do comment down below. You might have said before, I've probably just forgotten, but the fact that a plough isn't getting rid of it is interesting. And a landscaping tool doesn't either. Anyway, because this is going so well, I will finish it. You can see on the minimap how well it's coming together. But eventually this is all going to be one colour. It's going to be great. It's going to be one massive field of some kind of vegetable crop. I'm thinking peas. Like, peas were really good, but we're not going to repeat what we did last year. We're going to get the self-propelled vintage harvester, which I'm really looking forward to getting. We should have the money. The goat should fund it. That shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, looking really good. And the snow just adds some really interesting contrast. Okay, right, well, we'll be done. cannot believe that I've just done that in such a short space of time. The only problem is those weeds, whatever they are, shrub things. That's the only thing which is a slight issue. It wouldn't make a difference to the crop. I could just put a crop straight through them, but I would prefer to get rid of them because they just look so odd. So, yeah, we'll take the cultivator back to the yard, and we really are ready now for the next episode to put the crop in. Amazing. Everything's just going so smoothly, I just can't believe it. I do want to make the yard as well, but we're going to have to wait until we've got a bit of, disposable income, because, yeah, we need every penny we can get right now, because we need to save up for the vegetable harvester. But I don't think it's that expensive. It should just be a couple of months worth of, or 3 months worth of milk, potentially. Oh look, more space. Although I would like to return this back to a garden as well, because if we move the yard, this can be grass again. We can bring the washing line back out too. Yeah, left shift and H. This might crash it. Somewhere we should have, there it is, the washing line. If we restore that, you can see, there we go. Yeah, but yes, for the time being, that will have to just hide away, because we need to keep using this yard until we've made the new one. Okay, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.